So, last time on stream, more work on the spider boss. I guess if we take a look, it was like he had most of his attacks and stuff, but it wasn't hooked up to health or anything like that. So just furthering it. Off stream, what I worked on was some bug fixes I found, just doing sort of like the initial playthrough. Which one of those included dash bonk stuff, where basically just if you would dash and you hit something specific, then it like it's like you hit a wall. You bounce, you do the thing, whatever you're gonna do. So like this, bam. Why did that not hit on a wall? Interesting. I have to check that. Oh, there it worked. There it doesn't. Interesting. I'm gonna make a note of that in a second. But using this guy as an example, before it was really annoying, and it was about like really precisely spacing this dash, so you didn't dash through him to get hit by that like back spew protecting his back. But now he, in the middle of his body, he has a dash bonk, and so boom, it stops me, it moves me back. Not only I think is this better from like a gameplay perspective, especially in this guy. This guy's a really good example. The spider is another example, where the spider, you want to hit the spider in the back, but the spider has fangs in the front that you can't hit. So if you dash through the spider, you're gonna dash through the fangs, and they're gonna hit you. So already like half the bosses benefit from having this. I think I'm probably gonna add it to the B boss as well. The rat boss is a bit of an exception because you don't actually hit it; you just wait it out. However, it also, yeah, not only does it make it better from that gameplay perspective, it also, like, on a different angle of gameplay perspective, it just, your dash feels like it did something more. You know, it feels less like I am sort of like erasing a line of enemies in a simulation, and more like I actually dashed into something. And we can probably get an even better version of that when we work on reintegrating screen shake. Oops, I guess his eyes lived too long. But this also shows the other thing I worked on, which was I refined the glow system. I don't know if it's perfectly fixed yet, but it was very inconsistent, especially around lights, where overly lit things appear to glow. And also, it was very like rough and slapdash because it didn't have support for glow maps, just glowing things in general. So what I hopefully have achieved is glow maps now work pretty well. Where you can see this was glowing yellow, but nothing else was glowing. Is also like works pretty well as a tunable knob for intensity, where we didn't really have that before. Before it was just like I had to kind of pick a glow value that worked for everything. But here I can say, oh, I guess it's on a material. So if I go to matte, glowing eyes or something, yeah. No, that's player ghost. Here's the eyes. So before, what I was doing was on this post-processing node, just like messing with bloom intensity. Which I actually can't do because of, I can simulate it with the scatter. So I was messing with the bloom intensity, and I just had to like settle for bloom that like didn't blow out certain things but looked right for other things. But now what we have is this glow intensity actually works. So yeah, I can with the, that's putting the Aya's glow to 1000, doesn't affect the player, doesn't affect the dash, doesn't affect the what's the other thing? anything else that glows. So with that, I will have a lot of flexibility in adding glow to things, adding glow to only certain parts of things. Like maybe I didn't want this guy to glow before, but just having his eyes glow make him look a little bit better. This is back on 100 though. I forget, what was it on 5, I think? Yeah. Being able to, these back projectiles used to like really overwhelm each other because they were all getting glow. Now, since I can control their amount of glow precisely, I can turn it down. It's much more reasonable, but it still comes off as glowing. And his like important spike attack I have glowing like extra super red, right? Very noticeable. So yeah. Per like sort of glow maps and better control over the glow I implemented this past week, which is one of the last big. I don't know if it's fully applied yet. I'm pretty sure it's not. Like there are certain things I want to glow that are not, and I have more glow things to add. But getting a good baseline there, that's one of the last big pillars. I would say it's like the glow, the effects, the UI, and the lighting. So we have sort of one of those visual big rocks, good foundation for it. What else? What else was I talking about? Boring asset cleanup, but it's just like, you know, any sufficiently large project, every so often you gotta like reorganize everything, because just as it grows organically outwards, the organization is lost. Anyway, so yeah, I'm gonna go through the game 1 or 2 rounds, where looking for bugs in general, but also looking for glow candidates. Basically, like I use that Burrow Boss level as like my foundation for oh, we have the, I don't want to start there. That Burrow Boss level was the foundation for testing out new glow stuff. So it's very possible that there is stuff out here in the world. Oh yeah, see, perfect example. These money bits are glowing wrong. So glow fixes. Coin, spawner effect, spawn coins. Another example of dash bonk there. I also made those take 2 hits, and I imagine so like later versions we can make it take more than that. Let's head into the shop. That's cool. I got the really good staff. Can't hurt bosses, but that should make it. Oh, I guess there's a pretty long cooldown. This is very visually confusing, the way it's set up here, because I meant to code like glowing red visually as like death, so it makes it feel like there's death all around me. But I'm just gonna have to ignore it. Wow, that went in a line and didn't hit a single dude. Or not in a line, that went in a... Just instinctively, I'm like trying to dodge coins. Ooh, those are too glowy, those thorns. And they're probably using the wrong texture. So let's add that to the list. Add a few things to help, just increase the odds we make it all the way through the game here. Okay, Burrower. Oh, they look weird, but that's because they've been using the they're using the Burrow Boss model. That's why they have no eyes, because the boss has the eyes separate, so that can make them glow. Think of it, that shouldn't need to be on a different sprite. I should just be able to use the eyes as the emissive map. I should try that. After this run I will. So anyway, that first bucket of items I talked about, with, the UI and the lighting and stuff, that's the visual bucket. The other bucket is items. An example of that, damage items do not currently hurt. Do not hurt. Oh, I guess some do. My spewy rat thing, I'm pretty sure just hurt the Burrow boss. These guys live for 2, or they need to swap them direction. Yeah, certain items do not work on bosses. And also, items need their spawning property set. Like, what is a late game item versus? Oh my god, I'm not paying attention very much, and I'm dead. Anyway. I want to go to the Burrower boss really quick. Let's see. Why does he need eyes? He shouldn't. I should just be able to make this glow. Well, I guess I'd make a new material for it. We could use the existing eyes material. So matte, glowing, Burrow instead of eyes. And then we just set the main text to the Burrower. And then the eyes only exist as a result of the glow. And then shouldn't I be able to get rid of this if I just make this glowing? I wish these were 2D. No, that does not work. Well, that's fine. Yeah, that's something to maybe look at, but maybe it's also, do I even need to? You know, I feel like that might be one of those not premature optimization, but like a form of over-engineering, basically, where I could compact it into fewer objects in theory, and my understanding of how it works says that. And the fact that it doesn't manifest that behavior in line with what I would expect could be a bug. But if it's not actually breaking anything, is it worth the time to go figure it out and fix it? Probably not when I have a massive list of shit to do. Anyway, so let me start in the woods just to finish off that sort of playthrough. See if we can find any other problems before we go back to the spider. This ain't it. I need to switch levels. And now it's not the woods. Oh, because I changed it in a different level. There we go. Okay, we have more lighting going on here. We are seeing our mushroom cappy guys. And I wonder if glowing yellow eyes for the mosquitoes might be interesting. We can probably leave the spiders as like unlit mostly. But having I don't know, I think glowing eyes for the mosquito probably look cool. And if it's another case where the eyes don't move in the animation, it's pretty easy to implement. Oh man, these fucking spooky ass bees. I'm just getting hit too much. I can probably make it to the boss, but I have no chance of killing it. Dang. I feel like probably those guys probably look good with glowing eyes. I'm so distracted by it. I want to see what it looks like that I'm not paying attention. Let's see. Can we do that really quick? Now, it looks like unfortunately the eyes do move. So it will be slightly more involved. So we probably shouldn't do it right now. But I can add mosquito glowing eyes, probably good for woods. Anyway, let's go back and see if we can pay attention, get through the woods. Just as like to conclude our test. Oh, I forgot those mushroom bullets should be glowing as well. Like maybe, I wonder if this is too dark. I think it's like, it's definitely light enough to progress where the light adds a slight amount of extra challenge. But I guess my worry is, I don't really have anywhere to go from here. You know, if I want to make the next level a little darker, it's going to probably be too dark. Hey, there's that global bounce issue. I still have no idea what that's coming from. But I've seen that a few times. Might as well buy all these. Oh, healing, that's the best use item. Oh, that's interesting. So, active item, properly pause when we enter the shop. But when switch use item in shop, it unpauses the timer, the cooldown timer. Nothing else, can't heal up, don't have the money. Although since we broke that, we could just wait in here and heal forever, but I'm not going to do that. Oh, alright, and let's add, throw this in here, and also mushroom bullets. I guess on the light question, think I'm really gonna have to see what it looks like when I give them glowing eyes. 'Cause I feel like that'll help a lot with the main threat of the darkness, which is those mosquitoes. Alright, you know what? I don't think we need to test this because we know it's in a very whip state anyway, so maybe we'll get to that today. Who knows? If we finish up the spider boss, what I want to do next is just go around and start tuning up the other bosses. But yeah, that's good for bug hunting and glow hunting. Let's head back over to the spider level and resume spider stuff. So where are we at with spider? Let's see. Oh right, I added animations over the week as well. Some of them need some work. Like I bet sometimes on these jumps he kind of, that one looked fine, but sometimes on these jumps he kind of drags. Let me see if he does it. It's usually on the low jumps. Oh I guess that particle warning system was last week. Those spider bullets. Oh dang, I missed them. Those spider bullets should also be glowing. We can probably. Normally I would be hesitant to do glowing red eyes, but since we want the fangs to glow red anyway, it's like the same rough area and it's communicating the same general message. Like it's not muddying the message, if anything it's strengthening the message. Alright, we got him. It seems like he's chosen up every single time. I don't know if that's a bug or it's just luck. I was trying to see one of these examples of him. Oh, there it is, yeah. See, he kind of drags there in his jump animation. We need to slightly vary the jump properties or the animation speed or something. Anyway, does he die? Yep, he dies. It offers us the like the continue thingy. Cool. So it seems like in a decently functional state. The only question is if we were considering adding a jump attack to have an attack that is like threatening up the middle. Let's try that out. Let's see what it looks like, see if we like it. I don't want to say the famous stupid words of it should be easy, or I don't think it'll be hard, but what is the non-cursed way to say that? Let's investigate how difficult it would be to implement that attack. And hopefully it's not that difficult. So for now, we should just have him do it all the time. We'll add a new state for it. And when after he jumps down, which is this, we'll get rid of this for now and say my state, spider state, jump attack. And then let's take a look at our jump. Do we have one? Of course we do, but where is the jump force going? Let's search force mode impulse. I guess I should zoom in. Oh, force mode 2D. Here it is. Jump down, jump up. So what if we just had a new private void jump attack? And I guess we still want to know, well, we can figure it out. Because we can say mspawn, I'm going to say B on left is mspawn boss transform position.x less than 0. Very useful having the balls arena be centered around 0. You can check the sides. So, then I guess we just want to, get this arc vector. And I don't know, like, what if I put, like, 7 in here? And the target position is equal to, for on the left, then, well, I guess we want to get pos 2. Pos 2 plus B on left, say negative. If we're on the left, we want to go to the right, so we'll just say right, else left. Save the force, so we can also use it here. All right, let's see what that looks like. It's gonna mess up the state machine, but I just wanna, let's force it to do it and see what happens. What did I name that function? Maybe just jump attack? Attack, jump. What is that function called? See, I tried to copy the function name on my way out and said I overrode it. Jump attack, okay. Wow. Attack. All right, let's see what happens. Okay, that was a very uninspiring jump. I guess, let's break out the paint here. What do we want? I guess we could just jump here and then go to whatever cubby we want. Alternatively, oops, not the direction I wanted. Alternatively, do like some kind of back and forth where it could go like and then Maybe this should be like related to phases. And even this is like kind of meh. I think we should at least do this. So it can do the hop back, the double jump, the double hop, and then in phase 3 you could have the hop, like basically 4 total hops, or 3 or 4. Because this one he's basically flipping direction. This one he's going in the same direction. And here, I mean, he could also just walk from here. We have options. Okay. So I guess we already have like predefined constants here that we know are like the edges. And what are those? 2.5 on x. So let's enumerate our options here. We can 50, sort of 50-50 cubby. I guess it's 50-100 cubby. Could then do something like 60 back to 20, and then either switch or same side cubby. Just for simplification, let's say 75-25. I guess it would be 75-25 walk, and then you'd also have like 50-0 swap sides or walk. And maybe you could chain these together. Like you could chain this into anything else. Anyway, let's see if we can get the first one precise. And that would be, so our const float k distance is equal to 5, right? If it's negative, positive 2.5. So it's this. So what do we expect to see when he jumps down? He should be like 50% of the way. Wow, I guess that's the whole, oh, yeah, that makes sense. That's the full distance. I didn't do 50%. Okay, so let's say P1 just walk or jump across. Then we can say P2 double hop or hop back, so 2 total hops. And P3 will do the 75-25. I guess actually he will do a middle ground would be, oh man, I didn't mean to do that. One day I'll regain control of Visual Studio. Which I was just using as a text editor at this point, but I accidentally fat fingered some key combo. Stop now. Alright. So then as P1 or 75-25 walk. And then we do 0, 50, 100, or 0, 50, 0, swap sides or walk. Okay. So there's 3 increasing complexities of behavior. So how do we figure that out? We say we want to determine what case we're in, so that's get phase index. Get current phase. Maybe M phase index. Where is my index? Get phase index. I feel like I typed that. Int phase is this. So there's only ever 2 jumps. So we can just have a private bool, or not even a bool. Actually, yeah, I think a bool will do. Because we can just then determine, and we can say m jump again is false. When we do the phase, we say if phase equals 0, get rid of this const, have the distance here. Phase is 0, the distance stays at 5. And m jump again is false. So maybe we can just have like 0 be the implicit one. And only care about like if phase is 1, else if phase is 2. I'll limit this to 3 phases, that seems fine. Here phase is 1. Oh, I guess right here we want to check, before we do this, if we're m jump again. Because this means we would be on the second jump. Okay. Let's deal with that in a second. We don't need this, this doesn't do anything. Okay, then so if we're phase equals 1, we can there's a chance we just walk. So maybe we should return a bool. And that bool is return true if gonna jump. Because here, even in phase 0, this could be a switch. I don't know if it's any better. Even in phase 0, we want to say, like, have a 50-50 chance, right? Or maybe not, I don't know. We'll start with 50-50. And jump, or bool will be, say if random.range 0 to 2 equals 0. Then we return false. Else, we calculate our jump shit, whatever, and do it. And return true at the end here. Okay, here, let's say we'll give it reduces down to a 25% chance. Right, 0, 1, 2, 3, yeah. And here, it will always jump. The random is for something else. So it would be like B would be, we don't even have to calculate the random now, we'll calculate the random after. Because this would just take us to phase 2. So m jump again is always true here. But here, here in phase 2, we will have a roll is 0, we'll do a walk. If roll is 1, we'll do the phase 1 jump. But if roll is 2, we'll do the P2 75, 25 jump. in which case jump again gets set to true. So here put P1 100 jump, 100. And then finally here, this jump is always going to be P3. First jump is always 0 to 50. So here, distance equals 7.5 times, or times equals 7.5 we can do. And here, same but for 0.5. And then we should also have direction up here, because the simple check that if we're on the left, we want to go. This check isn't correct anymore, basically. We still gonna care about if we're on the left or not, but yeah, we're just gonna need to have a vector2 dir if jump again. Okay, so well, let's leave jump again still for a second here. Here, I guess we can have a base value for dir, which would be this. And we only have to care about the cases in which it deviates from that. And I think that actually is going to only be in jump again. So I guess this is xdir. Okay. So if phase is 1, else if phase is 2. So in the first one, we're going back to 25, in which case our distance times equals 0.5, and our xdir times equals -1. How to do that? Seems like it. Here, we can go either way. Well, yeah, all we have to do is xdir times equals random range 0, 2 equals 0. And distance is half again. And jump again should be flipped off. Okay, so nothing to do here because distance is correct and direction is correct. Puts back to dir. Okay. Now we have the variety of different jump types we want. Last thing we need is like a controlling script. I like just want a state block here. But I did plant the seeds there to be able to do this. Jump attack. Where we check the other bit, which is like the boss's Y or something. This basically is a boss grounded check. Or like grounded in the context of the middle platform. So this means he landed, and then we say if M jump again. We do need one other bit. We need and walk after jump. where we assume if we don't walk, then we're already where we need to be, and we can just jump into the other cubby. So what cases do we want to walk? The 75 to 25 case. So that's this one. What else? Anything? Oh, I guess here, if we jump... Oh, we're going to be in the middle. We don't know if we're on the left. But it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It's just random either way. So I think the walk can be random as well, right? Because it's swap sides or walk. Either way, you're going to be in a valid spot to jump into a cubby. The only question is whether you just go from that valid spot or you walk across the platform to the other valid spot. So we can similarly just have this be a 50-50 shot. All right. I guess we should put... We got to make sure this is unset. I guess it can be unset here. Jump again, and then we have else if walk after jump. So if we're jumping again, all we do is just call it jump attack again. And we'll stay in this state. The next jump attack, our thing will be false, I think, right? Yeah, we set it to false. So then we have else if... I guess we can just have else. And then we set our state to what we just commented out here. This is the walk thing. Where we say if and walk after jump, we go into the walk state and do all this walk stuff. Otherwise, we do this jump, like, which we should do, have a helper now since it's called in two places. So let's set pre-jump up. There, it's our helper. We call it in the previous case, which I have lost track of, naturally. Here it is. And then we also call it here if we're not walking after jump. And in this case, where we do walk after jump, that's where we'll clear it out. Does this change the state? Yeah, okay. Let's see if that works. Oh, I guess the last thing I forgot to integrate there was wherever we're doing the jump attack, the first call of it here can potentially return null or false, right? So we actually want let's change this to like begin pre-jump up, begin walk. Since we're gonna have to use this twice. And where we just lifted that from is where we were calling jump attack. So we say if jump attack, I guess if not jump attack, then begin walk. And that means it rolled. We're in a phase where we're allowed to not jump attack sometimes, and we decided to do that. Alright, and that's where we begin walk, and then we can begin walk here as well. Alright, hopefully our guy still works. In theory, that should be the whole picture of everything we need. Okay. Did his jump? Ooh, that was not what I wanted him to do. It was scary and unpredictable. I think he needs more jump force to make the jump last longer. Gonna walk? No, he did another hop. I'd like to see him walk once. Oh, there we go. Sick. Oh no, I fell. Now I'm trapped. Oh wait, no, I'm not. Gotcha. I'm gonna hit him in the back. I don't think he has 3 phases yet, but this should activate phase 2. He should have other ways of jumping he does sometimes. That's 75-25 walk. Well, that's what that was supposed to be. And that broke him. But good start. Oh, I guess. No, yeah, that's right. Because we'll swap side. Oh wait, no. Yeah, because we'll 75, then we're on the other side. So we don't have to flip the direction. The direction is already flipped from being past 50%. So maybe that's what happened there, like a double jump. And this needs to be more restrictive, I guess. I don't know. I thought that was supposed to be the ground, but maybe not. I put like 8-5, like even closer to the ground. I guess maybe it just needs a little pause in there. The other thing would be giving him more jump force. Because if he gets more jump force, he has to jump up higher. The jump as a whole takes longer. Okay, roll the walk. Get a jump. Another walk. I mean, that's what 50-50 means. Walk every time, my guy. Oh my god, that's 4 in a row. That's just like 12% chance, unless something is wrong. Is that 12? It's even lower than that. I think something's wrong. But in theory, I shouldn't. It's not like I changed the relevant code path, right? I changed this phase 2 stuff. Okay, there's his. That wasn't it. My boy, what are you doing? Does phase start at 1? No, it's an index. It can't. Okay, you know what? For starters, let's get rid of this. We can turn it back on after. but for testing purposes, let's have him jump every time. Okay, first jump. Second jump. That one looked fine, and the jump over looks fine. It's not that I hit him. I definitely want to see him do his other thing. Broken thing. I feel like he only jumped once. Oh, that's the broken thing. What the heck is going on with that? It looks like I'm giving him too much force somewhere, but I don't see where. Yeah, I'm not sure. I guess I should just print out what he's doing. Debug log phase 1 second jump. Phase 0 first jump. Phase 1 full jump. Phase 1 75% jump. And phase 2 shouldn't happen yet. Alright, let's see what happens. Basically, I just want to see what case it's reporting. Is that the first jump? Is that the second jump? Are they happening in quick succession? Okay. Oh, I wasn't even... He did something stupid, but I didn't see him do it because I wasn't paying attention. I was fiddling with the console. Okay, so he jumps. What is that? That's phase 0 first jump? Is that because he hit me? Does that have to do with hitting me? Yeah, that seems fine. But if he hits me on the way down or something weird is going on. That time it was fine. The same 0 first jump every time. That was the phase 1 full jump, and it's not, I have like no idea what just happened to my mans. I I think this just needs a timer. Maybe what I'm guessing is this is triggering before you actually hit any jump arc height. You know what I mean? That like if this is 9.99, right, and our spider is here, then he like triggers jump attack, and on the like very first frame, he's here at like 9.92, which is less than the negative 9.85 threshold, so he immediately phase changes to thinking he is safe to jump in a cubby when he's not. So the solution to that is just a timer. So we'll have a private float m jump attack check delay. Where here, after we are in the true case, doesn't matter which of those cases we rolled, as long as we're actually doing a jump attack, we set it to that. And then here, minus equals time delta time, and then we just add jump attack check delay needs to be less than 0 in addition to this check. I think he's just basically making a jump that makes sense from a different position. And also potentially, like with him going very high, would be getting a bunch of impulse in a short period of time. You know, that's not actually my intention, but I kind of like it. Sort of like the retreat backwards type thing. It's like more defensive. I guess not. Did I tell him to do that every time? I think he should at least turn around for the final jump. Maybe he should turn around. That's just a full jump. But I think jump attack is good, you know. You want him to feel like he's doing like a variety of things and threatening you from a variety of different ways. This will make it harder to get at his like defenses at the end. All right, let's re-add the commented out cases and make sure those are like continuing to work roughly as we expect. What did I want to do? It doesn't seem like this is happening. Right, I expected him to jump backwards, but he's walking backwards every time. It seems like... Is this true? Do we, well, I guess let's run it again and see if we're getting that phase 1 second jump or if it's skipping right over. double walk. That's only supposed to be a 25% shot. There's a jump. Yeah, see, he's just creeping backwards. I am getting the message for phase 1 second jump. I guess. Is this maybe not? It seems like it should be going here. It's not returning, is it? I don't see it returning. You just set the distance or something, walk after jump. You're not in this else at all, and then you're down here. Jump again, jump attack. Oh, wait. Well, no. I was thinking this. That's not the problem. Let me see this. Okay, there's his jump. His jump back, he does have a vector I would expect of x equals -1. It just doesn't seem like that jump is actually happening. Oh, I'm just dying there on the other screen. Okay, let's get into the next phase. Gotcha. I feel like with the jump attack, he now does like the variety of things I feel like was missing before. Huh. Oh, right. So I didn't see which piece of jump force was associated with it, but I don't know. Both those numbers seem reasonable to me. But wait a second. I count 3 jumps and only 2 jump forces. Why? Is this like returning in some way I don't understand? Jump again. That's set to true. That means we're in here. That should include this entire else block. How are we? Unless this... I feel like it would warn me if this were crashing, right? But I wonder... Does get arc vector break if the position is incorrect? Or like if the arc is impossible? I don't think anything in here throws unless it's like a negative square root. Which I guess is theoretically possible. I guess let's maybe print out right before we do that. Getting arc to target pass. Say getting jump arc, so if I search jump, it all shows up. There's a jump. It didn't jump backwards. Oh, that was just supposed to be a full jump. Again, a full jump. Damn, bad luck. This also should only be 25%. Getting that 3 times in a row. Oh my god. It's 1 over 512, right? Killing me, game. I guess I could make it 100%, but... Cross laser is pretty good against these falling spiders. I should remember that more. I already hit him once. So he just did the walk there. That's a full jump. A walk. There we go. Right? And a walk back and a blah. Okay. Now we pause. So we had a phase 1 second jump, and we were trying to get a jump arc to here. Jump force, jump force. Okay, it seems like this should have happened. Wait a second. It seems like this jump attack delay should be applied no matter what. I guess I'm just wonder what there must be something in this else. I don't see what it is though. Phase 1 jump. Whoa, I accidentally hit the mouse sensitivity buttons. There you go. So we're trying to get a jump arc to here. The only thing I'm wondering is that it's 9.89 instead of 9.99. and it's negative. Wait a second, should it be negative? It can be. I wonder if the position is wrong. Yeah, let's see if he does it one more time, and hopefully I can clear it out so it's like completely unambiguous. There, it's cleared. Don't die to spiders. Okay, great, he did it. Okay, so he was on the left. Phase 1, 75% jump here. And then he's jumping to 1.32, positive position. So positive force in that direction. Then the second jump, he wants to go left, which is correct. The position is not correct, I think. Oh wait, no, yeah, that's 25%, negative 1.25. If it's negative 2.5 is the full part, then yeah, that's it. And the jump force is like roughly similar in magnitude, I feel like. It just seems like it's not being applied at all. Because like force is already counting for the direction, so since forces are, it just seems, I mean the y is still positive. It doesn't seem like these things seem roughly in the realm of each other. Maybe there needs to be like a brief land delay. See if I do this, if it changes everything. And wherever I set check delay, I'll also set land delay. Oh, kill me. I think it might be, I don't fully understand why, but I think it might be the case where it's doing the instant check thing. And like this secondary check is not getting applied like I expect it to be. Let's try this. So we're gonna hit him to get him phase 2. Oh, he did it. Yeah, so I guess it just was that case. I don't get why, but it's fine. I kind of like that behavior sometimes, though. So I think I actually want to roll that. Now that we know this fixes it, that's great. But let's also have the chance here. That we just walk from here, do that same thing we were doing. I feel like these sort of intermediate rolls, and by rolls I mean like ROLLS, like sort of these tiny decision trees can make it feel more like it's just a creature you're fighting and less like, oh, it's going into attack pattern number 1. So that's the double jump one. You know what I think this might benefit from is gravity scale. It feels weightier if it falls harder. Oops, I killed him. And then you also don't have to probably deal with this problem of like this X capping stuff. I actually want to try that. The reason that I was hesitant in doing that before was because the utility function doesn't handle it, but that's just an easy fix. So like wherever we get arc or something, get jump arc. Alright, let's just search arc. Here and get arc vector, pass in gravity scale, defaulted to 1. And then over in our spider boss controller, instead of just passing whatever, we pass mrb.gravity scale. Let's find the other arcs in here. Is that all the jumps? Yeah. Cool, and then if we go to the spider boss prefab, we go to his rigid body and give it double the gravity scale. Let's see if that makes a significant difference. It might mess up some of the like force values. Yeah, we need more force to do stuff. So all the places where you have constant force, let's add a little bit. Wrong place. I guess like technically we should double it, but let's do a little bit less than double and see how that works out. Because in some cases we had more than we needed. Like 15, 20, or I guess 15, 17, 5. And then like 16. That's not it. What if we just have to do another round of like messing around with these numbers? Don't really like number tweaking, but I would like to see it working at least partially so I can get like an idea of whether or not it makes it feel better. I think it does. It just, you maybe need a different angle here. Like, I don't think, I have a feeling that he will need more vertical space than he's got. And he's gonna hit, if he like ever wants to make it, he's gonna hit the ceiling. We dial it down to 1.5. Can we maybe find like a middle ground to be weightier, but not need to like change every hard-coded number? That ain't it. Because at 1.5, this should be more like 20. Nah, I am just gonna flat revert that. So let's go back to the original numbers, and maybe we can swing the original numbers with just like a tad bit more gravity, like a 1.5 or 1.25. Because again, in a lot of cases, it seems like we got more than what we need, like in this jump. Let's see what you got. Yeah, he catches the edge, but is that on 1.5? Let's try 1.25. I mean, he's still catching the edge and not making it. All right. For now, I think I'm giving up on my quest for increased spider gravity, but spider jumps might feel better with more gravity. Scale. Arena. Layout is messes. I should hold on, pause this. With possible jump, and make this a new line. Jump angles, maybe make it all web platforms so it's less weird if spider can jump through the sides. Maybe map tweaks will make it possible. Maybe dynamically add gravity for certain jumps. Yeah, I think that's something that can make it feel better, but due to its like ramifications, let's not deal with it right now. If there's anywhere oh, I see a safe spot. Got it. I'm gonna get into phase 2, and I'm gonna hop down here in the safe spot. And I'm gonna take a fight. Oh, dang it, I'm in the thorns. Or no, I'm just sometimes getting hit by spiders. Dang, here's the safe spot. S5. Here's what I'll do. I basically just want to take a 5 to get water in, go to the bathroom really quick. But I want to be able to make it so it can be running while I'm gone. So I can have it be like a little extended test of making sure these spider jumps never get it out of its state machine and never get it stuck anywhere. So boom. Oh, actually, you know what? One last thing. In these spider jumps, we should be playing the jump animation. I think that's a fine place to put it. Like where the impulse is actually happening. Oh yeah, obligatory source control shout out there earlier, where if I wasn't using source control, I might just have to guess what the previous nice tweaked numbers were. But you know, source control, hop in there, just hit R, all good. What was I was oh right. I want to see on these. I want to see one low jump animation. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Although the landing is no good. So here on begin pre-jump up. Okay, this should be playing this animation. Or this one. I guess this is just a matter of this hitting too late, maybe. It was my intention for this to be 975 before I had a timer, and that was messing me up. Let's hit him once, make sure you can jump. Let's hop to our safe spot. Oh, he's not going to shoot me because I'm out of range. What is with that? Why is that? Because that is this case. Right here, begin pre-jump up, but this does have place Spider Boss idle. I'm not going to look into it right now, but I am going to make a note of it. Investigate jump animation weirdly lasting longer than expected, not going into idle on jump attack land like would expect since begin pre-pause or pre-jump or whatever sets anim to idle. And this reminds me that there should be a cap on spiders. Anyway though, I don't think that matters for now. So yeah, I think we're in a good enough spot here to do our 5-minute break and test of our spider getting soft lock. Cool. Alright, be right back. 5 minutes. Alright. Good news is, um, this spider's working, but it is lagged to all hell because there's like 10 million little spiders, and some of them have even gotten off the track. Let's see it. It's so lag. Oh yeah, God, wow, that did not help the lag. Yeah, it's just like a rain of spiders. And sure. But our jump, it looks like our jump attack is stable enough that it never broke our spider state, like very fragile position-based state machine. So I think we call our jump attack done. Okay. Yeah, that was fairly involved. We added a lot of variety, a lot of possible paths there. I think that's a really solid addition. I think in difficulty tuning here, we're going to try and make it snappier. It should be like moving through these things more quickly, if possible. But first, let's take a step back and do an easy thing. Just clean up our tile map here. Now that we are pretty set on this being our like layout in terms of the functionality, we maybe not final, but like let's go through and at least fix the tile map. I think this can even go one more down. We'll see if that makes it worse in any way. I don't think it should. Because the thing is, you want that to be able to have the full 2x2 at least as your minimum. And then you can go here, give it 2 to make it more consistent. Oh, I guess, is the concern that it might block the main spider? Let's see if it does. If it does, we can move it all up one. No, he's got space. And he's about to go to the other side, hopefully, so yeah, we'll see if... I mean, he kind of clipped there, but it didn't actually matter. Another thing we can do is we can make his body just like the legs. Like, who cares? All the stuff the player interacts with is not the body. Anyway, it looks like we're fine even with this one additional space. So just take a chill moment to paint some tiles. Cool. Let's also fix up here. And the other side. I guess it's this one. Oh, let's just fill out the rest. Do. Just come to think of it, as I was adding some decorations to that one, some decorations to this one. Okay. I guess the next bit would be the side platforms like the cubbies. Um, I wonder how. Not sure how like final I want to be, because I probably like I'm just taking it from pure wrong throw down a layout to like actually use the tile map, but there still might be a third pass of actually making like it look nicer. Maybe doing more stuff with these like side vines and stuff. Um, so yeah, I guess it's fine to do like an intermediate step as long as you do an intermediate step amount of stuff, if that makes sense. I think where I get myself into trouble is I'm like doing an intermediate step fundamentally, but I like do fiddling of numbers as if it were a final step. Because I feel like this is an example of when I do want to eventually like take the time to make this specific arena nicer. Um, this would have been my first step. Like, okay, at least make it um, like use the tile map correctly. So maybe the key is be sure the intermediate step, like it should be a step on the way to the other thing. Like if you were going to do the other thing right now, what you're doing first is this. Like any number fiddling that you would throw away if you were doing the full version right now should not be done. But anything that you would have done anyway, you can start with now. And I feel like this basic tile layout is going to stay as long as the design of the boss stays as it currently is. And it seems, I don't know, it seems fine to me. Maybe not as, like maybe the bee is more like involved and interesting, but I don't know, I feel like I do a good job of threatening you from multiple angles, being like probably harder and more hectic than the previous round of bosses. Um, requires you to pay attention and do the thing. Okay, I think we're nice and cleaned up here. Yeah, is there anything I'd want to change? I think maybe we move this back one, just because I don't like seeing partial slivers like that. He did hit the ceiling there, though, on the up jump. Alright. Let's go ahead and just move this all up one. That does mean we will have to also move the like the Y position of the spiders up one. And I don't like these one wide corners either, so let's eke them in. Or yeah, in is the right verb. Okay, now they have too wide. We just need to go to the script, find the spider spawn or something. Where is this? Oh, it's this. I'm pretty sure it just goes up one. Only thing I think that might still be missing is spiders from below. Key 3. Let's say P3, difficulty rename it maybe. I think spiders from below would be so easy. Anyway, hopping back to our game. Looks like our spider spawn location is fine. We just want to make sure our dude has his jump up as well. Oh, you know what I can also fix pretty quick, just doing like a sort of middle version of, is these plant spawn boxes. And I think the sort of middling version of that is to just throw around everything I've currently got here, but not like really mess with it too much. Anyway, if he's still going, he probably didn't get stuck, so I probably fixed the thing. I see something in the top right, I missed that, or top left rather. Oh, top right as well. We missed some corner pieces. Okay. What was that other thing I was gonna do? I'm trying to remember. Wasn't with the spider. Oh, with plants, right, the plants. Let's just turn on all their sprites. Cool. Put this like here. Get slightly smaller. Just make it 11.5. Undervine, you can throw it like here. Make it slightly smaller. So what, like 13.5, negative 5.5, 13.75. Another undervine, can throw it like here. At 12, negative 13.5. Another undervine, throw it here. 12, negative 13.75, or 5, I guess it is. $15. 16, 2.5, or I guess it's 3.5? Yeah. Okay, anything else? Center foliage. Put that down here. Slightly smaller. 0, negative 11.5. Mid, lower foliage. I don't think I really have a use for this one. We can put it here, I guess. Yeah, 14 is too many though. 6. Negative 12.5. Negative 9.5. Upper foliage. This is fine how it is. These, I guess I'll put one of these here. And the other one like here. Alright, let's see what all that looks like. Something's wrong. This is wrong. This is wrong. Yeah, I have some overvines and undervine positions. Overall, it's pretty much right. So let's just put this up here and maybe this up here. So this right here. is an overvine. Put it right there, I guess. Here's fine. Then there's another one, I guess this one. Yeah, this is an overvine. Put it right here. I think it's fine. Again, we're not just doing a quick first pass. Not trying to get it exactly right. Okay, yeah, looks a lot better. Again, this middle area feels kind of empty. I think maybe it could have a... As long as it's below the jump height, I don't see any problem with it having a one-way platform. PSO. PSO. Like, what does it look like if we do something like that? The worry is it makes it too safe. Oh, I have to like set some property for this to actually, yeah. I have to just tell it the vine is not gonna grow through here and activate it. It needs to activate on its own. Okay, obviously not that. What this one's a lot smaller. Put it up higher. I think this still might get in the dude's way. Yep. We put it up even higher. That each little bit up higher we put it reduces its like usefulness. But maybe that's okay. I just like filling out the middle of the space a little bit more. You can run up here, but like, you don't actually want to run away from the spider when he's down there. You want to be hitting him in the back, and it also makes the baby spiders really dangerous. Now let's put it down just see if we can fit a tiny bit lower. And if that it can, then we're good. Because it like was pretty much at the max my jump arc there. So hopefully this is high up enough that it doesn't block my guy's jump anymore. He's going up. Oh, nope, still on the low ground. Okay, there's the high ground. Didn't get him on the way up. He did hit on the way down though. So it does need to be at least... We know it doesn't hit at 0, so the last thing we can try and get away with is 0.5. We can also make a thinner one that we probably want for later in the game anyway. See if this blocks me. Just barely doesn't, it seems like. I'd like to see it in the other direction as well. There's the up jump. Alright, so we get this last check here. Nice. Yeah, he makes it. Alright, cool. Okay, so the last part of Arena I think would be just to tweak our thorns a little bit here. Like the overall viney things. Throw this in Arena, and PSB in Arena as well. Just adjust these slightly, this one in particular. I don't really want to be in the boss's space too much. You put these on the side. Because I don't even really need vines on the top. Whoa, this has a weird ass pivot. It's fine though. Alright, there's our decorative vines and then our thorns. Oh, I guess we need to pull this back. Because this is like thorn territory. Wow, it's wild. I have to click like a zillion times when I'm like out of the game area. Okay. Then these just fill up the space. You just need one more of these. Okay. Then we do have actual hitboxes as well. Here. Ooh, I guess I fixed these hitboxes. But I don't know if I fixed them for... Yeah, these shouldn't have knockback. There's something like force on trigger enter. I think we want instead. Why is this rotating weird? Oh. I left it. I took it from its parent. It needs to do this. Good enough. I lost my thing. Oh, here it is. Okay, I think that's probably fine on voice and stuff. Let's see. I mean, the knockback is like nothing. It doesn't matter. Which doesn't seem like it is. Maybe it just needs to be like way more. See if that's it. Huh. Let me go to a different level where I fix this and take a look at the hitboxes there. Something isn't adding up here. Okay, 15 player health, enemy attack, untagged player health. Yeah, I mean, I do not see the obvious problem. Ooh, I do see a problem with glow though. Our rat boss there needs to get added to the list of, because the rat boss has like a glowing red sphere to communicate that you cannot dash through it. Which sorry, I lost my train of thoughts. Oh, right. It did not get updated when we like fixing all the glow stuff. So yeah, but I went over to Rat Boss to look at these hitboxes, which seem fine as far as I can tell. I'm gonna go back over to Spider then. Take another look. Oh, the force is in the wrong direction. It should just probably be more as well. So it was just, if it was pushing, it was just pushing back into itself, which just like into a wall, so it would have been not noticeable. Yeah, I mean, it like knocks you up, it's fine. Maybe it should be a little bit more X. I guess we can make that change. Still not very much X, but it's fine. Bastard. Alright. That's good enough for Arena, good enough for Thorns. We're gonna skip add glow to Spider and do some of this P phase stuff. Because if I'm already doing like a bucket of glow anyway, I can just throw the Spider Boss in there as well. Anyway, so phase 3 stuff. What we want to do, well, these aren't used, so get rid of them. But Let's go to our phase array. Here it is, and add a third phase. So our guy is pretty easy to get. Let's give him 8 health to start with. Because I feel like I could get him twice some of these times. But I should also probably give him like invincibility on damage. Oh yeah, it does have invulnerability of window of 1. Is that 1 second? Maybe him getting hit should speed up retreat to a cubby. Oh, and also he needs a graphics pause listener. Getting hit should speed up or go directly to cubby. Back here, you. Do I overshots? Is oh, that time I got him. Anyway, 8 health seems fine. Let's make this 2 to 3, then 3 to 3. 5 to 9, 7 to 11, 3 to 3. And turn this down. Well, it's fine at that. But turn this down. And let's turn down this attack timer in general, as well as attack timer here. I think there's some minimum we can't go below, but let's just see what happens. It's okay if we do this. We have 8. Let's say after 3 hits would be 5/8, 62.5. So if I put this at 65, that means after 3 hits. And then if I want them to be for the final 3 hits, it would be 3/8 or 3.75. So it just needs to be below 50, right? Because 50 would be 4. And then once you get below 50, so we can say like 45. And I want another constant here of attack pause duration. Well, let's add that in a second. First, let's play around with these new numbers and make sure they don't break the spider. Also, we never actually tested those phase 3 jump pattern, so there's probably a chance that there's an issue there. Wow, why did yours? What happened, my friend? Immediately messed up. I don't want to write it off as nothing. Because clearly it happened. I just didn't see what happened. That's again, I overshot it. Let's fix that. Can move it over slightly, then also increase it. Actually, you know what that's a problem of? It's the problem of the dash bonk only shooting one ray from the middle. You might need to shoot more rays. Can overshoot spiders such that doesn't dash bonk. Not really spider's fault. Dash bonk should check more than just middle ray. Okay, we got a hit in. Still gonna be in phase 1. So actually keep an eye on him the whole time here, so if he does anything weird, see how it happens. Okay, so that's 3 hits, so he should be in phase 2 now. Yeah, he's going faster. He's firing well. Still, it's working. Up there, he's just generally faster. Oh, that's my second shot. That he did lots and lots in a row. I don't know if that's... that was good. That was one of the phase 2 patterns, correctly. There's another variant of it, of the hop hop walk, and that looks fine too. Just like to see the hop hop, double hop across. Oh, there's the double hop, which also is okay. Alright, let's get him one more time. Wow, that's a little... That's the only one that's pretty aggressive, is that it wants to fit all its attack waves. Ooh, it got me anyway because of the spiders. It wants to fit all its attack waves in its limited time. So maybe we even should go back down to 2 with the knowledge that we're covering so much less time. Okay. Let's see if we can really quickly add spiders from below in phase 3. So what we need for the spiders to work in a not stupid way, we need them to be able to spawn on a flat area like this. Get rid of this. Sure they have all the space they need to have a good walk up, have good turnaround time and all that. Then we need the same on the other side. It should be down by 1. Cool. So now if I take my body here, I can measure. What we want to spawn at is negative 11.5 and negative like 20. 0.5, I guess. Oh, it's battle against Lavos against there. Alright. So spawn spiders or something. Why is it saying this isn't used? Isn't it? Whatever. What was I thinking? Right, we're spawning spiders from below. So let's see what this is called. And then here we can say if get phase index is 2. We have like lower spawn x, which I forget what the number is already. -11. Okay. And then the spawn y is -20.5. Okay. What is check? Oh, right. I don't need to do that for these lower ones. But we do need to if lower spawn x is greater than 0, I think, then we want to go left. So we have to do this. Okay, let's try that. We'll put the spider boss to 4 health, so he'll do this on the first hit. And while I'm thinking about it, I'll add a graphics pause listener. Okay, so we can take him right to phase 3. Where's my guy? Oh, I put him down there. And now I'm not going to be able to get up through the thorn wall. Whoa, why'd you do that? I missed it. He did the thing. There we go. It's something. Okay, so it's if the starting. It's like the starting position is slightly different from the landing, like the normal state machine position. And if you jump from the starting position. Whoa. What are these numbers? Oh my god, the arena is at some stupid. Whatever. It just needs to go up a little bit. It's not that functional, but it fills out the space and it makes it easier to get the thing at the end. God, yeah, it's so high up. I wonder if it's better to just make it so that the spider doesn't even ring. I definitely can do that. Yeah, leave it as a future decision. Can make PSO not collide with spider, specifically in this level. Then PSO can go anywhere and not mess with spider jump. Too high up. Okay, so now we should be in phase 3. Not seeing any spiders coming up from below. They're probably getting stuck because they didn't have a correct position. No, they're just not getting spawned at all. Did I even put an instantiate in there? I did. Oh, but I didn't put lower spawn pause. Alright, try it again. And I really need to get more sounds in here. I think, like, killing stuff, even just hitting the spider, it's gonna feel a lot more satisfying when there's a like, reaction sound. Alright, now for sure I'm spawning the other spiders, but still not spawning. So maybe I can confirm this is phase 3. I guess if he does the double jump here, and I did the back jump, you can do that in phase 2. So there, now you're in phase 3 for reals. You weren't before, though you should have been. Oh wait, yep, you are. Maybe I put him. This is too much. It should only happen during Spider Surge, I think. Because the thing is, they don't fall either. You gotta dash them. They're not really meant to be dashed. Maybe they should have timed life. Yeah, I'm gonna put to do. These should only do 1 round across and not stay forever. So I'm gonna put phase 3 from below spiders should only do 1 round around the platform, then die. But we can make it do the spider search thing. Did I put him at find health or? Why does he take 2 hits? God, these guys are blasting me. Yeah, this is probably a bit too much right now. But I think if I lower this platform, that gives me a lot more, some different safety options. And yeah, I don't know. He doesn't have that much health, so he's easy to get down quick. We'll have to see if it still feels that way when I start making it a bit snappier. But I think we can call that last bit done. kind of like it didn't really do difficulty tuning, just made like a basic phase 3, but we did make spiders come from below during phase 3. Alright, so yeah, past 9 here. That's gonna be it for me for today. I don't know exactly what I'm gonna work on. I have like here, I can show my notes. This is like the various things I consider to be required for the first like playable version. Which is quite a lot. Although we can probably say finished functional pretty much. It's really, yeah, I'm gonna say put this, but like our spider is very functional. It's probably our most functional boss right now. Like it does the most things, it does those things fairly reliably. Although there is some things around the edges we want to clean up. Speaking of cleanup, while I'm thinking about it, I see it in that chat there. Not the chat, the console. Let's get rid of this debug printing. So yeah, that's sort of the visual bucket I was talking about. We got some real good progress on glow, but there's still more stuff to glow up. I should add spider to this. Projectile sprites are still placeholder. Lighting is pretty slapdash and proof of concept. And then these are all just sort of like little specific things. So not all of these necessarily have to make it. Like slight wiggle for foliage is like the type of thing that probably wouldn't be a part of this first round. But like camera shake stuff, yes for sure. I'm gonna have SFX on here. I gotta add SFX. Starting with the SFX survey. So yeah, but that's the first bucket, the visuals. Second bucket is items. Both their sort of finishing up their functionals, because we have a lot of items functional, and I think they're impactful enough that they feel good, as opposed to the previous item system where everything like just slightly changed something. But they do not have difficulty ranges set, and it's possible that when I say they set those difficulty ranges, say like, hey, I only want items X, Y, and Z to appear in the shop, in the meadow, or in the woods. It's possible once I do that, there won't be enough items in certain areas. Like I might have a large amount of items overall, but maybe I don't have enough items, like enough like lowish level items to offer you in the meadow. That actually might be the most challenging part of it, is the early game items, because you don't want to fall back on to the previous system where they do like basically nothing. They still need to feel like they do something. So yeah, those item difficulty ranges, maybe some better items, some persistent like meta stuff to hook up like the shop upgrades and stuff persisting between levels. And then just visuals for the items, get them out of placeholder boxes into something really just slightly nicer. Visuals for the side area as well as the rest area functionality, just some miscellaneous gameplay stuff in the meadow, then tuning up the bosses, and then SFX, and this miss is going to be like tutorial start screen options, which I can, looks like I might have gotten rid of some of the stuff by accident. So yeah, I know it seems like the goal is ever elusive out of my grasp, but like this is the finite list. You can say like, oh, you had this previous like month plan, but really, dash Hanem, I forgot about this. In fact, I need to go through this probably. But the point is that list wasn't done. Like I was aware I didn't even finish the list, and I should put meta at the top here. Get missing bits from 4.6 plans. Dash them? Climb? Yeah, so some more player animations maybe in the books too. But yeah. We're getting close, people, I swear. Because this should be a pretty functional vertical slice. And it's not even like I put off most of the late game items either. And I only have early game items. I have a lot of late game items too. So I think, or a lot of late game items, yeah. So I think, sort of the fleshing out the rest of the content, the rest of the bosses, may not be that bad. And I don't need to. I'm only doing up to the woods for that first playable version. So I will be getting it in people's hands while I am then fleshing out the rest of the content. Maybe some feedback from people could motivate some changes to the earlier stuff, but can also just help me do it correctly the first time for the later level content. And we're talking 3 more levels here, which would be the peaks, space, and then the vine, with the vine being like a handcrafted thing, so it wouldn't really fall into the level system as much. I mean, that might mean it's going to take its own chunk of time, but in terms of like core game content, it might be a little overambitious to call the bee done, but if we say the bee is done, we have what, 4 out of 10 bosses, and we could say like 2 out of 4 level, or 2 out of 5 levels, but like 2 out of 4 main levels. So yeah, I'm not gonna say we're almost there, because there still is a solid chunk of stuff to do. But what I've been saying more recently is this is a finite list and it is shrinking. So just need to keep checking stuff off, and eventually there'll be nothing left to check off. And so thanks for sticking with me. If you did, I promise to you, internet, a version of this game will be playable someday in the short to medium future. So yeah, if you want to be notified or stuff, I'm talking about that on Twitter, itch.io, YouTube, Twitch, all the places. I'll be quiet bench zen. Please